as far as seasonal time is concerned. Now, if you uh, consider the solstice, right, which occur when the sun is at its greatest distance from the equator, and it obviously it occurs twice a year. It derives from two Latin words, sol meaning sun and sister meaning the to cause to stand still. Right. So the perception that the sun stands still comes from the shadow on the sundial. So there are two solstices: the winter solstice, also known as Yule, and summer solstice, known as Letha. Right. So these occurs near 21st December and 21st of June. And then summer solstice occurs near 21st of December and 21st of June. So this is what you do have as far as the longitude and latitude and longitudes are concerned. Now, the next part you will come across is time zones. Right, it is the time zones. Now, already I said that you would be having 24 different time zones. Right. So there are two important concepts as far as a local time and time zone is concerned, and both these are related to latitude and longitude. So you can have local time called LT and universal time called UT, right? So LT and UT, so these are the two concepts related to especially related to longitude, right? So we know that longitudes are measured from 0 to 180 degree to east, and say again 0 to 180 degree to the west, right? So from one place to other, you can again consider vice versa, that is 180 degree and then minus 180 degree. So both 180 degrees longitudes share the same line in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. So now you know that Earth is rotating. So as Earth rotates around its axis, at any moment, uh, one line of longitude called the noon meridian faces the sun, right? One line of meridian. So if you consider the rotation of Earth and if you consider these meridians, so you do have say 24 meridians. So whenever the Earth is rotating, so at any moment, one line of longitude, right, called noon meridian, faces the sun, and that particular moment, it will be noon everywhere on it, right? So after 24 hours, the Earth has undergone a complete rotation with respect to the sun. Same meridian again faces the noon. So आजची दुपार उद्याच येईल, उद्याची दुपार परवाच येईल, right? So this is what a 24 hours cycle. Therefore, Earth is rotating completely 360 degrees, right? So you can divide it by 24. So it comes 15 degrees. It comes 15 degrees. Now here, two things you can consider. One is 360 complete rotation of the Earth, 24 lines. At any time, you will be having facing one of these lines facing the sun, right? So obviously, this is what the 24 hours you can consider to passing. Shortly I will take you to these things, right? This is as an just as an introduction, I'm taking you through. So as far as dateline and universal time are concerned, the longitude always determines only the hour of the day out, day, right? Not a date. Longitude will only decide the. Now see how the longitude. Already we have seen that longitude and latitude and longitude are able to know the position accurately, right? Just a minute. So the yes, I was talking about uh, the position, right? So you can know accurate position anywhere on the globe with the help of these two coordinators. But as far as the date line and universal time is concerned, longitude determines only the hour of the day, right? Naki date. And the international date line, which has been established, right, follows 180th meridian. So where by common agreement, right, whenever we cross the date advances 1 day, or we say that goes back 1 day. So that's what I said. If you go to one direction, you will add 1 day. If you go back the reverse direction, you will subtract 1 day, right? So that is a point you can have. Now, what you will be considering here, right? So why is it a different R in each of these watches? Can you see there is difference? It's each of these. If you just look, right? So each of these watch is showing different time. New York, Hong Kong, Tokyo, Sydney, London, Paris, Berlin, Moscow. Right? Now, you got an idea that yes, each of these uh, say watches showing different times, right? So you may come across time zones. So here you do have day and night, right? So this is the rotation of axis, right? You can consider the earth is rotating, right? So here you do have your north pole, here you do have a south pole, fine. So obviously this part is having a day, you can see slightly brighter, and this part is having night, which is darker, right? So obviously this particular strip silver thing you will be considering as a direction of rotation, and uh, here you do have a axis of rotation, and accordingly now you will be having the time zones. So day and night, once you understand, if you understand the direction of rotation, if you have the axis of rotation, you do know the north and south directions, right? Then you have, from this you have to establish or know the time zones. So the consequence of Earth's rotation is the existence of the hours of day. So there are different consequences of the Earth's rotation. One of these consequences is the existence of hours of the day. Now, see how these existence of hours occurred. So the sun does not strike on the Earth's surface in the same way and at the same time. See, some part has been struck by sun rays, or sun is striking some part, whereas remaining part is not being struck. That means what? It does not strike on the Earth's surface in the same way and at the same time. Consequently, each part of Earth has a different hour in relation of the illumination of sun. So whatever may be the timing here, you will be finding, and whatever may be timing here, you will be finding, and the timing here you find could be different. So that is what each part of the earth has different R in relation to the elimination. So if this is a scenario, and obviously that would be the base to support or base to establish the time zones, then you need to go for a kind of standard thing, right? If you are going to just consider it as it is, then it is not going to help. Because suppose if you leave India for delivering something and you reach let's say one of the places in Europe, wherein the time is midnight 2 p.m., 2 a.m., then obviously you have to either wait unless and until they get woke up, or in other words, you have to leave in such a way that you will reach there when they are ready to take down whatever the delivery you are taking to them. Fine. So the time zones. So until 19th century, each city had a clock with its own hour. So whatever I said, right? And because of that, what was happening? Uh, as a consequence of own clock hour or clock hour, it was difficult to organize the means of transport among the cities as well as the countries, right? Even in some of the cities, if you see the time variation, right, you will be finding out some of the time variations, right? Our neighboring country is having different time clock, we are having different clock, right? Again, if you consider the entire day, if you are at the north and if you are at the south, still you will be finding out some lag or lead in the time by some minutes, right? So to regulate the time zones, in October 1984, the International Meridian Conference, which was held in Washington, D.C., in the United States, to determine a prime meridian for international use to establish the mean time in the world. And that was a great move because, as I have taken you in earlier side through the different consequences of having own clock hour, right? And that was a really great problem as far as the transport is concerned. So it was decided to have an international meridian conference, right, to determine a prime meridian for international use to establish the mean time in the world. And now you do have these meridians, right, and they are going to decide your hours. So as far as the International Meridian Conference is concerned, the subject to discuss was the choice of a meridian to be employed as a common zero of longitude and standard of time, and that would be reckoned throughout the world. So that was the great concern. So this meridian conference, which was conducted internationally, discussed on the choice of a meridian to be employed. Which meridian to be employed as a common zero of longitude. So this is called a general agreement, right? Why someone will call me Ashok? Because my name is Ashok. But who said, right? Someone had given me that particular name, and then because of that, no. Is it because of that? No. The day had been happened that I have assigned a name, and then later on, everyone was calling me by that name or asking me by that name, and that has become a general agreement. If today I deny to have this particular name, and tomorrow if I come up with a different name, so you can just think about the scenario. No doubt, if I decide to go with the new name, everyone else has to go with this one. But how many days it will take? Because there has to be general agreement, right? Why chalk is called chalk? Why blackboard is called blackboard, right? Someone would have said something else, but no. At the very first time, it is called that it is a chalk, it is a blackboard, and then later on or afterwards, it was being getting the general agreement, and because of that, it was being stated. And likewise, that why this is being called 0 degree, or why this is being called prime meridian. If someone else said that no, no, this would be called as prime meridian, but ultimately the definition you are going to have for prime meridian, that would be zeros. So you will start from 0 degrees. मग काय फरक पडतो कुठल्याही मेरिडियनला प्राइम मेरिडियन म्हटल्यानं, right? But the thing is that it should be a general agreement. It should be accepted by everyone else, right? So that is what you do have a case. Just a moment. So that was the general agreement, and then it decided to go with a obviously they have discussed a lot of, right, and then choice of a meridian to be employed as a common zero longitude. It resulted in selection of Greenwich meridian as an international standard for 0 degrees longitude, and that has become the reference point of reference, right? So this is called this prime meridian is also called as Greenwich meridian, right? And keep in mind, this is being used to know or to establish the time zones or the time, right? So this was the Royal Observatory, right, which is at Greenwich, is nothing but the home of prime meridian of the world, and its longitude is 0 degrees, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Fine, this one is. So it is located at the southeast of London. Fine. So Royal Observatory, Greenwich. Now, as far as time zone is concerned, so the International Meridian Conference had been conducted in 1884 because of, or by considering the consequences of different time zones. So there had been a meridian passing through the observatory of Greenwich, and it was decided by a great discussions, lot of discussions, that this would be considered as the prime meridian for whole world, right? meridian for the whole world. So obviously they must have come across that particular main say meridian. They must have taken the help of the astrologers, geographers, fine, and then uh, it must have been decided that this could be the standard we can set, right? So whatever we do have, and for that purpose they have set up a observatory known as Royal Observatory, that is in the Greenwich. Now there are two things because of this one. Very first one is it was adopted for charting, that is what, for longitude. That means what you can have for time zones. And second thing is, as far as the universal day for the world begins at the moment of midnight, the Greenwich meridian, and that was called as the Greenwich Mean Time or GMT. क्रिकेटच्या मॅचेस मध्ये आपल्याला IST GMT असं पाहायला भेटतं. IST इंडियन स्टँडर्ड टाइम, GMT म्हणजे हा जगाचा टाइम, जगानं रेफर करायचा. पण पुन्हा याच्यामध्ये वेगवेगळ्या गोष्टी आहेत. म्हणजे ऑस्ट्रेलियामध्ये असताना स्टँडर्ड टाइम वेगळा असेल, इंडिया मधला स्टँडर्ड टाइम वेगळा असेल, आणि ग्रीनविच हा जो स्टँडर्ड टाइम वेगळा असेल. म्हणजे नाव यू डू हॅव 3 डिफरंट टाइम झोन्स, फाईन. बट in reference of this one, all time you will be having only two. As far as India is concerned, GMT India and IST. As far as the Australia is concerned, GMT and the standard Australian timing. For any of the country, for any of the place, the local time and the Greenwich Mean Time, right? So this is a point you can pay attention as far as that particular thing is concerned. Now, if you as I mentioned about Indian Standard Time, so I can I may take you through this particular point. So obviously these are the imaginary lines, right? Or imaginary line passing through mid of a standard meridian, right? In the middle of the country, and the standard time of country is being followed over the country to avoid the inconvenience caused by the difference in the local times of different places, different countries, different states, right? So this is only to avoid inconvenience because of different local times. So at 82.5 degrees east longitude, which is passing through any place from where our time is being defined. Anybody knows how our or the place through which this particular longitude, which is 82.5 degree east, passing through which place? There is a place called Naini, right? Place called Naini. It is nearby Allahabad, right? Long back I had been there, maybe in 2009 or 10. I think 9 and 10 both years. So you can identify. And there first time I came to know that whatever the time my watch is showing is different, and the time what I see there is different. And then I realized there are differences. So whatever the timing we do follow here in Maharashtra and then there, that would be some sort of things. You just think that if we could have such kinds of different times standards at different places, what would have been happened with the timing of railways? Because it is a nationwide transport, right? So that's the reason, right? You can come to know that all the railway stations are having same clock, right? Same clock. Having same clock means what? not of the same company, right? Of the same timing, they will be show you same timing. Still there are differences, right? And I think after 2015, that differences have brought down to 7 seconds to 16 to 18 seconds. So these many seconds you will be finding out. But earlier you could have been have different things or different timings. Probably these differences might have been in the minutes. Something some railways having say some time at Delhi, right? Any time you can consider, and at the same time if you consider a railway at Chennai, and obviously both railways has to depart at same time, say 3:30 p.m. So according to 3:30 p.m. at Delhi would not be 3:30 p.m. at Chennai. So it would be waiting for let's say few minutes, right? So that was happening. But in 2014, this particular problem was realized. That doesn't mean that earlier it was not there. It was also there, but nobody was cared about these things, right? So in 2015, there had been a changed director of National Physical Laboratory, New Delhi, and then he took a survey of all these standards, even weights. तुम्ही बघितलं असतील वजन काटे, म्हणजे आता ठीक आहे, आता डिजिटल बॅलन्सिंग असल्यामुळे ठीक आहे, पण अगोदर देर वॉज नो स्टँडर्ड. म्हणजे इव्हन आपल्याकडे अजूनही केरोसिनच्या दुकानात आलं तर ते पण बऱ्याचशा प्रमाणात कमी झालं, दुकानं कमी झाली, किंवा काय म्हणता येईल तिथला खप कमी झाला. केरोसिनच्या ठिकाणी बघितलं तर तुम्ही त्या डब्याला किंवा त्या तिथे काय माप म्हणू आपण, त्याला खड्डे पडलेले असतील किंवा त्याचं पोट आतमध्ये आलेलं असेल, अशा प्रकारच्या काहीतरी गोष्टी आपण पाहत होतो. सो एनिवे, Naini is a place through which the time longitude is passing through, right? And which is at 82.5 degree east. Keep in mind these three things. The place Naini, right, through which a this prime meridian, right, as far as, or you can call the standard meridian for our country, right, is it's passing uh, in the middle of the country, right, and the standard time of country is being followed all over the country in order to avoid the inconvenience, I may say. So this is passing through Naini, which is nearby Allahabad. Now this is called as standard meridian of India. So we have considered standard meridian of the earth or for the world, right, which is at Greenwich. As like I said that there will be standard meridian for each of the countries, and because of that you do have two time zones everywhere. आणि बहुतांशी मी जसं म्हणलं की क्रिकेट मॅच मध्ये तुम्हाला ते पाहायला भेटते, टायमिंग दोन वेगवेगळ्या टायमिंग दिसतात, त्याचं कारणच ते आहे, राईट, बिकॉज ऑफ द चेंज द रेफरन्सेस, राईट, और द रेफरन्स